That means that this is low. When we drill this hole in there, put a little dent.
Right here, what they still call orange peel. So all of this is flat. So when you buff it back, it's gonna be like a mirror because all of that texture gone, and it's not, you know, distorting the image. So if you look right here, I went this direction. You can see the sand scratches, like with the 15. You can see like, so you see them lines going back and forth. That's 15. But then you see how it's clouded out past, like right here. That's 2000. I went that direction with 2000. So I know I went thorough, so all of that was 15, now all of that was 2000, and it came further out past them, and it didn't go on the edge, because when you buff, you'll burn through that edge. That's higher than the rest of it in your paddle, so that didn't get buffed at all, and this edge didn't get, like this was the grip, that's 2000, but this was the grip before 15, so even with that, I just come past that a little bit with my water. I know that's what I'm saying in that right there. So that's my area.
It's been around since the 70s. There's no flex, it's aluminum, and they made them up to 18 inches long. Just like the acrylic ones you can buy today. I gotta buy one of them.
Well, guys, obviously you guys didn't see us at the Rick Ross Car Show. This is a pile of stuff, some of the stuff that we was waiting to come back that, you know, we were just having faith that it was gonna show up, that didn't show up. It just showed up today, but, you know, we definitely wanted to come to you and give it to you firsthand. You know, what happened, you know, we tried our hardest, but, you know, what we can't do is rush it to the point that where we sacrificing on the quality of what we're trying to deliver to Mr. Lofton. So we want to thank you guys for your support. You know, we did notice all of the numbers on all of the videos. So for everybody that did take the time out and, you know, support us, big shout out, you know, for all the support. We ask you guys that you continue to, you know, view the videos, like and subscribe, share it, you know, all of that stuff help us grow the brand, the channel, you know, everything like that. I see you guys' comments too. You know, thumbs up for all of the positive comments. Like when I look at the comments, bro, like I swear it's like 99% always, you know, positive, you know, feedback. You always gonna have your once in a blue moon, you know, but thank you guys for all the support, you know what I mean? But let's get into it, man. You know, like, so what we have here, just looking at the boxes, like we ordered a I Did It column for Mr. Lofton. It is chrome, shaft, the extension piece, and then all of the U-joints, top and bottom, at the bottom of the, from the column to the to the shaft, and then from the shaft to the gearbox. So all of that stuff is there. This is another package of gold. Shout out my guy in Tennessee that does our chrome and gold plating. Guys, if you guys need any chrome, gold plating, you know, I can assist you in that, getting stuff done in a timely manner. We got a beast on our team that help us out that do real good work. This is some last minute stuff that was on the car that we couldn't send because we was doing body work with the hinges and things like that. So we did send it out, get all this stuff gold plated. We still got a package to pick up from RK. He did go to the Rick Ross Car Show, so I couldn't pick it up from him. He was already gone by the time I went to go pick it up. So we'll go down there and get that stuff this week, and then, you know, have everything on deck. So when we do put everything back together, you know what I mean, everything is here to be 1, 2, 3. But I want you guys to be a part of this. So that's two different areas. The steering column, I did it. Gold plating from my guys in Tennessee. And this box is the Wagner serpentine belt kit, pulley system for Lofton car. You know, so we was waiting on that as well with the, I hope the, oh, no, they're not. We also ordered the Wagner valve covers, and the valve covers, the casting, the actual casting before they put the engraving and all of that on it, they don't have any in stock. It was gonna be 2 weeks before they actually get the actual part in, and then they will customize the name and all of that stuff that we put on there. So, you know, big shout out to Wagner, and you know, they make real good dope products. We could definitely get the Wagner service. All of this stuff, we, you know, every brand that we pretty much bring up, we're authorized dealers of. So for you guys that want to go, you know, no key, no shifter on the column, new column with all the bells and whistles, we can get those from I Did It, or, you know, different companies that we get Flaming River, things like that from. It's well for you at a good cost and things like that. So keep us in mind for that. You know, all of that stuff matters. But let's get into these products, man, and let's show y'all some of this quality. Keep in mind, like, we letting you in just as we see it. You know, all of this stuff just got delivered. You know, whoa, none of this stuff has been open yet, so you guys gonna see it firsthand right with us. Y'all been vibing with us, so we vibing with y'all. Let's go.
it.